Welcome to today's vlog. Today we are at Mercedes Benz World. Obviously our exams are finished, so we just decided to come here for a day trip, and I also believe we are going to the Mclaren Technology Centre after this as well, because it's literally like 3-4 miles away. So we're going to go there as well, see it for the third time for me. But yeah, we are going to go all in the museum today and also see the Brooklands track. So yeah, let's get into it. Museum, and some of the F1 cars they have here are just so cool. I mean, you get so close as well. So we have the, I believe it's 2015 Williams. Oh no, we're in 2016 actually, because then Bottas moves to Mercedes after. So this was Bottas and Massa's car, in which they got a double podium in Abu Dhabi, I think, at the end of the season as well. And if we go around, we've got, I think this would have been De Vries and Van Dorn's Mercedes Formula E car from a couple of seasons ago. We then have Fangio's F1 car from the 1950s, yeah, 1955. I've seen another one of these in Los Angeles when we went last year as well, which is really cool. We have then got one of the beautiful old McLaren F1 cars. This would have been from the early 2000s, I believe. Yeah, this was Raikkonen and Montoya's car from 2006, before they went properly silver. And then we have one of the Force Indias. This would have actually, I think this would have been De Resta's car. Oh no, earlier. This is Sutil and Fisichella's. With just some of the cars. And then they have some newer Mercs over there, so we'll go and check that out in a second. So unfortunately the cars that I thought were over there are actually simulators, so obviously I'm not going to get any shots of those. But this is actually really cool. This was one of Senna's DTM cars from the 80s. This thing would have absolutely been thrashed to the bits under the lead of Senna. The collection they have here is just immense. The lineup, obviously Fangio's cars, Formula F1 cars, obviously Fangio's is. but more modern Formula E car, and then a way more modern F1 car, and then you have bits of memorabilia like this, which just tie it all together. And then obviously I've got cinematics of this, but we've got an old engine block from 2004, and then trophies from Formula E when Mercedes were a team. So cool. So we are now walking away from the F1 area, which is over there, and going on to the AMG road cars, which are really cool. So we've got C63, CLK, and then the beautiful SLS Black Series at the back here, which I've grown a new appreciation for, because this thing is just unreal. I mean, the aero on this thing, and obviously you've got the gull wing doors. But look at the aero. It's just an absolute stunner. Yeah, there's lots more, so I'll get some cinematics of these. But yeah, just look at this lineup of AMGs. It's just immense. Right, so we are now with kind of the final bit of the museum, which is some of the classic cars. So we'll get some cinematics of these as well. But these things are equally as cool. Oh, focus, there you go. And especially one of the oldest cars in the world here as well. Very cool. So I'm going to vlog at the same time as Abby because, yeah. But yeah, so we finished up at Mercedes Benz World, and we're now going to drive to, if that would go away, we're now going to drive to the Mclaren Technology Centre. So yeah, very excited to see it. Let's go. Right, so we are now walking down the path to the MTC, and yeah, going to get a nice view of it, and also I'll be able to get some nice shots now because I've bought the DSLR as well. So yeah, let's go. Right, so we've got to the actual bit where you can normally see the MTC, and you can see it a little bit, but they've got a building here for the 60-year anniversary of McLaren, so it is kind of obscuring the view, but you can still see it there if I zoom in, and you can see it quite clearly in person, but for photos it won't be the best. But yeah, we're going to try and get some more cinematics somewhere. Right, so we've just walked around a bit, walked on the main public footpath. We've actually came to a much better view of the MTC. You can actually properly like see all of the inside, and in person obviously it's a lot better. It looks a lot better. On camera it's a little bit smaller. But yeah, brilliant view. So there's going to be loads of cinematics I've taken. But yeah, I think now we are going to head around to the sign. So I'm going to take some cinematics, and yeah. Made it to the Mclaren sign just outside the MTC. Oh, 2 McLarens, 3 McLarens, 3 Arturas. Very nice. But yeah, we are now outside the Mclaren sign, and that is where I'm going to leave the vlog for today. Before this would have been some cinematics for the sign, so thank you very much for watching. Obviously we went to Mercedes World, and now we're at the Mclaren headquarters. So yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.